wash away the pain. There's a new day to take away your sorrow.
Hi guys, welcome back to another video. I hope you're doing really well today. I just had to share all of those gorgeous videos of spring. Oh my gosh, it feels as if overnight everything has just come to life and it's so beautiful. Last year we put the fence in. If you missed our garden transformation, I will make sure I leave some videos down below. But we put the fence in, and we think when we put the fence in we attacked some of the roots of the tree that's now blossoming. So last year we didn't get any blossom at all. So actually living in this house now for nearly 2 years, this is the first time we've ever seen that tree blossom, and it's so pretty, it's so beautiful. We've got daffodils, we've got tulips popping up, the hydrangeas coming back to life, and I am so excited for the day the magnolia blooms. It's so pretty. Oh, makes me so happy. I just hope the frost stays away. I've come into the greenhouse. Is this a greenhouse? Shed? The shed today to check on my little seedlings, and there's no signs of life just yet, so we're just gonna have to wait and see, but hopefully at some point something pops up. I mean, they're still wet, so I'm not gonna water them again. I don't want to overwater them, but fingers crossed something happens. I got all dressed up this morning. I've got makeup on. My friend came for a cuppa and a catch up before she goes off to Spain on a holiday. I'm so jealous, by the way. I just need some sunshine. So I'm all dressed up, but now I'm out here I kind of want to stay outside. I've borrowed Dom's dad's pressure washer. A lot of you guys said we desperately need to pressure wash our garden. So I'm tempted to go and get changed and do that, but I also don't know if I want to, and if I don't, what am I going to do all day? Does anyone ever have days like this where you don't really want to do very much, but you don't know what you want to do either? It's a bit of chaotic energy I've got going on. I know I'm going to bring you guys along whatever I end up getting up to, but it's just nice to be outside. It really is. But I don't want a pressure washer in my dress. I'll show you guys an outfit of the day in the shed. I don't know if that's ever been done before. How cute! So I got this really pretty dress this morning actually from Tesco. I always say that supermarkets literally have the best clothes. I've seen this a few times. I'm gonna just raise it up a little bit, there we go. I've seen it a few times in Tesco, but they never had my size, and today they did, and I was like, it's meant to be. It's the first time I've bought clothes for ages. As you guys know, I've been on a spending ban, but it feels nice to have this in my life, and it's 3/4 sleeves too, which is just brilliant. And it's just so cozy today with this big old jumper on. But I think I might do some pressure washing. I'm so excited to do it. I've never done it before. I was watching Dainty Diaries, if you guys watch her too. I feel like quite a lot of you might. We're kind of like a similar vibe. She did like a pressure washing video and it looked so therapeutic. So yeah, part of me is just like, I just want to get on with it and do it and not make it like a special video. So I might have a crack at that now and go get changed. And then see how it goes. Distracted there. So the dress is from F&F Tesco, really pretty. I love this colour. And then my cardigan, I think, is from George Asda, about 10 years ago. And my leggings, which I swear by, are from a place called Love Leggings. Such a pretty colour. I have to be careful wearing this colour legging with my coat though, because it looks like I'm not wearing anything. And then let me try and balance here. My nifty garden slippers, which I would not be without now. These were from Amazon, so I'll leave a link to these below, but they're so nice to put on. They keep your feet snuggly and warm, and it means you don't have to dirty up any of your normal shoes doing any gardening. But it's just so fresh today. I'm really liking being outside. Slightly different vibe going on now, but I love my gardening outfit. I've got this very stained hoodie from Tesco again, and I think I'm repping Tesco today. I think these were from there too. Both cats here that really want to go outside, but I might take them out in a little bit once I've got some work done. But let's head outside and see how it goes. I'm really apprehensive, but also a bit excited too. So I've got my gadget. Apparently all I have to do is plug it into the hose pipe and then press go, but we're on an adventure here. We're all learning together. I think I might do up here first because the hose, then I don't have to extend it all the way, and then I'm going to do the plant pots next because they're really, really bad. Wish me luck.
Putting our life in boxes, erasing the memories so you won't notice. I'm taking the time to focus. You're by yourself, I'm by myself. Wish I could solve your problem.
So I had to get technical help from the expert behind the camera. Apparently there's a lock button that, you know, makes it child friendly, child proof even. It's doing a really good job. I'm really, really happy with the results. It's really mossy down here and it gets really slippy. So as you can see, it's made a big difference with the bin. There's a difference! Gross! It's so therapeutic. I love it. So I'm going to do down here a little bit, just in front of the door. Then I'm going to go do the plant pots and down the bottom of the garden because that's the bit that's the worst, really, isn't it? It's just like this little bit here that I need to do. Let's go on.
Like neon paintings, and I'm so tired of being honest to everyone but myself. I do it so well. We were so good at flying, but we can't keep flying. We keep getting stuck on the wrong side of the mountain. We were so good at trying, but we can't keep trying, 'cause we only end up on the wrong side of the mountain. When we saw the signs, we just kept dancing, and the nights always seemed so endless. Thought it would last, now it's in the past. We were so good at flying, but we can't keep flying. We keep getting stuck on the wrong side of the mountain. We were so good.
It's actually really, really addictive. So the other place I want to do is the fence. The concrete at the bottom has got so much moss on, and I think it's going to be really satisfying watching it all disappear. Dom nearly took over and I was like, it's mine. So I'm going to leave him some bits to do because it is really fun. You know, you're getting old when you find pressure washing fun, but that is life. So let's see.
But we can keep trying, 'cause we only end up on the wrong side of the mountain. And you I will always remember when I'm dancing around with someone better. Until then I will pause forever. Keep taking my time through boxes and light. We were so good at flying, but we can't keep flying. We keep getting stuck on the wrong side of the mountain. We were so good at trying, but we can't keep trying, 'cause we only end up on the wrong side of the mountain. We were so good at flying, but we can't keep flying. We keep getting stuck on the wrong side of the mountain. So good at trying, but we can't keep trying. We only end up on the wrong side of the mountain.
If you've never tried power washing before, I highly recommend it. This is so much fun. It's doing an okay job at the plant pots. I really don't mind moss, to be honest, but they were all turning very, very green. The one last place I want to give it a go is this white wall, because last year I painted the entire wall all over again. So if I can avoid having to do that and just get the green moss off, that would make a big difference. So let's see how this goes. It it did do a good job at getting the moss off, but it has also taken some paint off. I didn't even try to do behind here. I think I'll borrow it again. Then one day I'll come in here and paint the rest, because there used to be a bench in here. And I only painted up to the bench, then ran out of enthusiasm, so obviously it needs finishing off. And this used to be this sand colour, then the people before us painted it grey. So we just need to decide what is going on in here. But overall it's looking better. I had a go at blasting this too, but I'm not sure if I preferred it before with the moss on. It looks more cute and fairy-like, but we'll see. And this was a lost cause. The paint all chipped off and flaked, so I need to give that a sand when it's warmer and give it a fresh coat. It did work on this bit though, to be honest, but made quite the mess. It's actually quite warm today. It said 10 degrees in the car, but that was this morning at like 11 o'clock, and it's now probably about 2 o'clock. I've not got my watch on. Does anyone love that? Like when you've got no idea what time it is? It feels so liberating. Like we're so used to being run by time, and actually I just prefer to just do my own thing. I'm just going to do a tiny bit of gardening, prune some things that have really been bugging me. Then I'm going to head back inside. I've been struggling with aches and pains, especially in my hands this week, and I don't want to overdo it. I feel like my hands are really aching from holding the trigger, so I'm just going to take it easy with myself. I've accomplished what I wanted to. I got the adrenaline from how fun it was, and that is enough. So just gonna get my secateurs and do some snipping, and then I'm gonna head back inside. He does not look very happy, does he? Poor boy. The pro's at work now. You're not convinced? What? Oh, he's done one. What do we think? So they alternate, this pink colour and this white colour. Do you think we should just keep them this like mossy colour, or go back to this? I don't really like the pink. Just having a quick pick-me-up snack. I've been obsessed with apples lately. I'm really enjoying them. Then I'm going to take the boys out into the garden because they are literally begging me, and I feel so cruel when I go out and they don't get to. So that's next on the agenda. I might not bring you for that though, because yeah, it gets boring when I show you the same things, but that is my life. We'll see what we get up to this afternoon. I think I need a bit of a shower now. I feel a bit grubby. And we'll see what the rest of the day has in store. I'm not gonna lie, that has completely zapped my energy levels, so let's see. So I am back, fresh and clean, ready to go. I think I'm gonna bring the entire day forward today. I've been going to bed at about 9 o'clock and definitely asleep for 10, so it kind of impacts the way my night goes because I used to go to bed much later. So I'm hungry now, and instead of waiting, I'm just going to eat some delicious tea. If you watch my other videos, you'll know I flip-flop back and forth with what I'm doing with my diet. What feels good one week doesn't feel good the next. Today I am in a comfort eating kind of mood, so we're going to be making tuna pasta bake and homemade garlic bread, and I am so excited for it. Literally, it's making me drool even thinking about it. So for this, if you're making it too, you're going to need some spice mix. You don't necessarily need this, but it gives it a really delicious flavour. So this is the one I use. And you just mix this with some milk, and then also obviously tuna, I just get this one from Tesco, and then penne pasta and cheese. And I will show you how I make my homemade garlic bread when I get to that point too. But I thought I would do a bit of a cook along segment in this video too, because I know how much some of you really enjoy that, and I personally love watching people cook too. But I am ready for this food. I so need the carbs after all of that gardening and bending over, and once this is cooked I can just enjoy the rest of my evening, whatever that looks like. Such a beautiful afternoon. Oh, I have missed the sunshine. You know, at this time of the year when the sun, it kind of falls in a different way because the sun is setting so much later, and it's just so nice to have so much light coming into the house. Makes me very happy. We've had loads of birds as well recently, which has been really, really nice. I love hearing them all in the morning. I was just taking a picture on Instagram to say how long it's been since I've worn a dress and how much I love it. And as I did, Echo came and collapsed in a big old fluffy pile on the floor, didn't you? You're a fuss pot today, aren't you? You're a big old fuss pot. I love you. I love you. 90% of my time in the kitchen is spent fussing one of the boys because they get really triggered when I come in here. They think they're going to go outside, they think they're going to get treats, they think they're going to get fed, and they just get so cuddly, and I love it. I just like coming in here sometimes just to have a cuddle. Where do you want to go? You can't go in there, I'm cooking. I'm cooking. Oh, you're so soft and warm. Oh, my beautiful boy. That's all bubbling away nicely. It's pretty self-explanatory. Once that sauce is thickened, I need to take the spoon out. Oh, it's hot. Once that sauce has thickened, I just pour it into the pasta once I've drained the water off, pop the tuna in, give it all a good mix through, put it into a dish and top it with cheese. So I am gonna make my garlic bread now. The best thing on this planet that was ever invented is this thing. If you've not got one, you need one in your life. It's a cheese grater, but it catches the cheese, and it also comes with a lid. So you can grate more cheese than you need and then just put the lid on and put it in the fridge. Absolutely genius. I realised recently that grated cheese in a packet doesn't melt the same as normal cheese, and this has been a game changer, so I recommend one of these definitely. I'll see if I can see any linked anywhere and you know, be able to share them with you guys, but it's so much easier than them silly, like they're like one of these shaped ones and you're like trying to do it and not chop your fingers off at the same time. But I highly recommend it. So for the garlic bread, you're going to need a panini. These I get from Tesco in a pack of 4. I'm just going to chop it in half, lather it in Lurpak. I love Lurpak, but whatever butter you use, you could definitely make this vegan by using some vegan cheese. And then I use very lazy garlic because that is what I am. And then pop that on top, pop some cheese on top, put some chives, some salt and pepper, and then just put it under the grill with the bake. And you hear my cat kicking off at me. I know. And that way everything cooks at the same time and it's just great. It's one of the quickest meals that, you know, is easy to make. It's very carbolicious, probably not particularly healthy, but it's very delicious and very hearty as well. So I will just make my garlic breads now and then it will nearly be ready because the pasta takes about 10 minutes and it's already nearly there now. Heaven is in your eyes, collide.
I see a dark green line. I still remember every sleepless night, but in your arms I sleep like a baby. Come hold me tight. I would give anything to hold you now. In colored dreams I see a dark green line.
Oh, that is looking delicious. I'm just gonna let it cook a little bit longer so the cheese gets a bit more toasty. Trouble one has finally settled down, haven't you? Are you having a bath? And Trouble 2's in his little throne as usual, and he's also having a bath. I am absolutely loving the lighter nights. It's just gone 4 o'clock and it's still beautiful, bright. We've got daylight still. This time, a few months ago, it was pitch black at like 3 o'clock and I'd already drawn the curtains and settled in for the night. Whenever it's summer, I always take it for granted. Then when it disappears and it starts to come back, I'm like, yes. I miss it being light at 9 o'clock still, you know. I feel like winter has served its purpose now. I'm ready for summer, I'm ready for spring, I'm ready to just enjoy the daylight and eating my tea outside rather than sat in the house all the time. But that being said, I am looking forward to eating this. It actually sounds like it's getting a bit insane in there. Well, dinner is served. Absolutely delicious. I am so excited to tuck into this. I was just having a little laugh to myself then, thinking when me and Dom used to live, you know, with our family, we always said, you know, we'll always sit at the table and eat a family dinner together. And the reality is quite the opposite. Tonight Dom is streaming, so I'm eating by myself. That doesn't happen every night, but even when he's not, it's really rare now that we ever sit at the table. And I think the reality is I get really achy really fast. It's something I've been really struggling with recently and just tired. And the thought of having to stand in the kitchen and cook and then sit at a table, it doesn't appeal to me at all. And actually being able to just enjoy being comfortable on the sofa is so much nicer. I'd love to know what you guys do. Do you eat at the table? Do you eat on your lap? It's my guilty pleasure, you know, watching something really crap on TV while we eat our tea. Sometimes we just kind of sit and chat as well, but it's just a really nice little tradition that we've got, and it's something I always look forward to at the end of every day. I'm actually going to watch 13 Reasons Why. I started watching this 3 years ago when I went to New Zealand, and I watched all the way up to season 2. I was looking for something to watch the other day and I realised I've not watched the other 2 seasons. It's quite a heavy watch. There's quite a lot of topics that are really kind of hard to watch and, you know, watch people process through. But it was really, really good when I watched it last time. So I'm going to carry on watching it because I've got 2 more seasons to watch of it and enjoy my tea, because I do this all the time. I'm talking too much and my tea is going cold. But I highly recommend this if you're into, you know, carby delicious food. You could definitely make it without the tuna. You could put chickpeas in. You could even make it with chicken or with bacon, will probably be really nice as well. And I definitely recommend making the garlic bread. It's so nice and it doesn't take long to make at all.
At first I didn't think about it. At first I thought whatever, yeah. At first I thought I'd work around it. I'd work around it. But you turned out to be so different. Yeah, you turned out to be nothing like them.
I'm just sitting here like a little grandma doing my jigsaw puzzle. It's something I've really gotten into lately. We got this one for Christmas. This is the box lid. I just think it's so fitting because there's at least 3 cats there just completely destroying the jigsaw puzzle. I can only do it while they're asleep because as soon as they're awake, they come, they're pulling pieces off, they run off with pieces, they try and eat pieces. Oh my gosh, it's chaos. So I am just gonna continue watching this programme, doing a bit more of my jigsaw, then I'll be editing this video for you guys so you can see it as soon as possible. But I hope you've enjoyed today. Honestly, woke up this morning just at a complete loss of what I was gonna film and what I even wanted to do with my day, and I think that lately I've just been really enjoying going with the flow and just seeing where I end up rather than trying to plan. And that's the whole point of a day off. A lot of the time I share my days off with you guys, you know, just kind of pottering around and enjoying that slower pace, because that's the vibe I want to bring for you guys. You know, I want to remind you to slow down and to remind you to enrich your lives with things that are fun and are really nice and rewarding as well. So I'm glad that I got out there today. I think sometimes just leaving the house helps you to remember it's nice to be outside. It's actually really beautiful outside right now too, so it's tempting for me to go for a walk, but I'm trying not to do too much, so I'm just gonna let it go and just try and chill out and keep doing my jigsaw puzzle. I'm so close to being done. I don't know if you can see, it's 1,000 pieces. I don't know if I'd ever get 1,000 piece again. It's quite a lot, but obviously I've done the important bits. We've got the cats and the wine. Yeah, I'm getting there. I'd be interested to know if you guys like jigsaw puzzles or what your thing is that you do to wind down and relax. I find if I just watch a programme, I tend to flick on my phone on Instagram and it doesn't add any value to my life. Whereas this just feels like a really nice small win, you know, when you can put the pieces in place, it's like, it's a really good feeling. So yes. Anyway, that is it from me today. I hope you enjoyed this thoroughly random vlog and all that it entailed. If you want to watch more videos from me, I'll leave some playlists down below because there are plenty of cosy and productive days in the life on this channel now. But thank you all so much for being here. I really appreciate every single one of you. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your weekend, and I'll speak to you all again in my next video.